Good evening, and we begin with some breaking news tonight and a new warning from the U.S. Embassy in Afghanistan telling Americans to leave the airport immediately because of security threats outside of the gates. At this point, we don't have specifics on the exact threat, but the immediate concern is Americans are now heading back out into the hostile streets of Kabul. Right now, Secretary of State Antony Blinken says as many as 1,500 Americans are waiting to be evacuated. Also tonight, we have learned that includes 19 students and their parents, 5 families in total from a San Diego suburb. They went to Afghanistan for the summer to visit family. Now they are stuck. They are blocked by the chaos near the Kabul airport, witnessing the Taliban take over the city with just 6 days to get everyone out.
They all had passports and everything, and they were scheduled to come back on an airplane, had flights and everything scheduled, and then everything occurred in Afghanistan.
And we have just learned from that school district, a 6th family did make it to the United States safely, so they are home right now. We are reaching out at this time to try and talk with those families and also their loved ones. As soon as we get more information on these students in Afghanistan, we'll bring that to you here on Prime. In the meantime, thousands of people have been evacuated, but this new alert further complicates this rescue effort. And as you know, the clock is ticking. White House correspondent Allison Harris is live in Washington, D.C. tonight with the very latest developments. Allison.
Marnie, night after night for weeks now, we've been talking about how rapidly this is evolving. We are seeing this tonight within the past couple of hours. The State Department alerting Americans who are in Afghanistan not only to not go to the airport, but also to leave the airport gates if they are standing outside of them because of a security threat. And I can tell you as I stand here tonight, less than 100 yards from me is a Marine standing outside the doors of the West Wing as the president is back at work in his office tonight. We know that this is on track to be one of the biggest airlifts in U.S. history. The question is, will the U.S. be able to get every American, every Afghan ally out by August 31st? 1,000 Americans remain in Afghanistan, many with hopes to leave, according to the first actual numbers shared by the administration.
We're aggressively reaching out to them multiple times a day.
The Secretary of State saying the U.S. has been in direct contact with 500 of them in the past 24 hours. The State Department issuing 19 messages to them since March, urging they leave. 4,500 Americans have already made it out.
Let me be crystal clear about this. There is no deadline on our work to help any remaining American citizens who decide they want to leave to do so.
But President Biden's deadline of August 31st is still driving decisions by the Pentagon. 3 helicopter missions have rescued Americans from areas beyond the airport in Kabul. And on the August 31st timeline, military equipment and troops will soon have to be prioritized to move out as the final drawdown nears. The president's opponents going all in on the botched exit out of Afghanistan.
He turned his back on our own citizens stranded in Afghanistan. He turned our back on our allies and partners. He has turned his back on his duties as a commander-in-chief.
2 congressmen, Seth Moulton and Peter Meyer, veterans themselves, are so frustrated and desperate to get Afghan interpreters out, they traveled to Afghanistan. The Pentagon blasting them for diverting resources away from the evacuation effort to ensure the lawmakers' safety.
We are obviously not encouraging VIP visits to a very tense, dangerous and dynamic situation at that airport and inside Kabul generally.
And we're continuing to get more information about the processing and screening of these Afghan evacuees. They are first being flown to what's being referred as lily pads. These are countries in Europe and Asia where they will be screened and vetted. Then they could be flown to the United States where they will undergo additional screening. It is there that they could choose to seek asylum. Marnie, we still do not know how many evacuees could end up here in the United States.